Once you come up with a set of functions, how do you make sure these particular functions address the customer needs? And how do you make sure you have enough functions or not too many? So the way you do this is set up a matrix relating criteria and functions together. So here's an example of that for the space docking vehicle. We have the criteria down the left-hand side, and we have the functions along the top. And then to find out if you have the right functions or the functions address the criteria, which they have to actually, to be a complete product, you look for the first function, which is comfortably hold documents. You look down this list and you try to figure out and put an X wherever that addresses a particular criterion. And the person who filled this matrix out said comfortably hold occupants satisfies the safe criterion. We look at the next one, lifts total package to high altitude, and that satisfies the lightweight criterion. And so we go along and we put in X's. Sometimes you'll find multiple X's here in the same column, like protects occupants, small surface area and strong housing are addressed by this protects occupants, the way that the designer is thinking about this. So once I have this all filled out, now what? Well, you can figure out if you have enough functions by looking for any empty rows. Are there any criteria that are not addressed by any function? Yeah, there is one. Highly visible. So how can we fix this? Well, we could add a function out here on the other side, and maybe that function would say highlights visibility or highlights vehicle or makes vehicle visible or something like that. So it actually directly addresses the highly visible one, and then we will work on trying to come up with ways or solutions for how to make the vehicle visible. When all of the rows have an X, all of the rows have X's in them, and all of the columns have X's in them, we know we have a complete set of functions. It may not be, well, there may be other functions we could add, but we have a sufficient set of functions that's going to address every criterion.